Welcome, Kumas, to another reaction. You're here with Kuma. This time I'm going to be reacting to the best of Ghost Stories English dub highlights. Now, this was recommended, more so requested, by Super High School Level Despair Blue on the Discord channel, who wanted to see my reaction to it. Now, apparently the anime for this particular anime in Japan is very serious, but after a very bad reception in Japan, the director or owner said that for the English release, they could do whatever they wanted. They threw the script away and they just said, go have fun with it. And it was released uncensored and unedited on Cartoon Network about a decade ago. So, you do know when you replace the original script with a comedic one that's completely uncensored and unedited, the whole anime is going to be more or less a shitpost. And you know how much I love shitposts. So this is more or less the best of Ghost Stories funny clips. I hope you enjoy. Now, that being said, given that it's a shitpost completely unedited and uncensored, it is very possible that it is probably worse than some of my earlier Let's Plays. It is very difficult to achieve, but it could be possible. Now, I've got my energy drink that does look like camel sperm, so, let's enjoy.
When this bitch kicks, I'm moving to Vegas.
There's nothing to be afraid of, teacher. Monsters only get evil people like Republicans, and we're not old enough to vote. You're such brave, strong, handsome men. Have you accepted Jesus as your personal savior?
No, I'm Jewish.
I just want to make sure that you're saved. I am, and ever since I was saved, I've had the gifts. And I can sense this place is haunted. We can't leave Kaya still!
I don't care about your cat, he's probably dead.
Shut up! Kaya's a very special cat. Kaya just showed up on the day of our mother's funeral. Our dead mother? You feel bad now? I can only hope she knew about Jesus.
What the fuck?
Couples always look like lesbians.
You can't say that!
Mom? No, it can't be.
What is that?
Well, she looks like... Careful! No, that picture. When I volunteered at the wonderful Exodus homosexual conversion camp, I met this woman who was there who looked a lot like that lesbian, woman. By any chance, you don't remember what her name was? Kayako? That's our mother! What?
Kyoko?
Hey there, what are you kids doing here? School's over. Go
What
home,
the-
you sillies.
No, thanks.
Oh, nice cat.
This would be socially unacceptable in 2017.
Such a pretty cat. You still haven't told me what we're gonna do with that.
Whatever. Just fill the hole filler.
Sure, jackass.
If you destroy the object a ghost in spiritual sleep is occupying, that ghost will begin haunting again. Like a soul who doesn't know Jesus floating without purpose.
Enough with Jesus.
Ghost is just a superstition. Now open your books and turn to page whatever. Now where's Sakata? I better check the girls' locker room.
I'm too young to die. The only person I've had sex with is my babysitter.
What?
The stronger spirit appears, the weaker spirit cowers. But all evil spirits cower before Jesus. Oh
This is not
my,
Bleach.
What a gifted seamstress. I hope you're not a homosexual.
What the fuck? You can't say that!
I want a huge allowance and breasts when I get older.
And when I get older, I want to fondle said breasts.
I pray that all my friends will become born-again Christians. If you want something to happen, you just need to pray. And not be a Muslim. Or Jew.
What? You can't say that!
In my Lord Jesus, I don't believe in cursed stairs, and this test will prove it. Good one! If they don't have sukiyaki, then our theory is as bogus as Scientology.
All right, let's go.
What the fizzity-yuck was that?
Let's visit Yuck and find out.
Pussy, I guess you always do what your big sister tells you to do.
How's the cat talking?
Okay.
Later.
You just got screwed by a cat.
Where's the damn cat? But he... What? Ketchero, what are you, retarded? Obviously. Which way did he go?
I can't believe, like, Cartoon Network aired this shit.
Ha! Don't get too full of yourselves. Remember, if it wasn't for me, your friend would be headlining in heaven. Or according to Born Again Betty, hell, since after all he is Jewish. You! What do you want?
Thanks a lot, man.
Huh? I think she's right. You are retarded.
What'd I say? Where are you going?
You can't say.
Oh, the music teacher. What a bitch.
Do you have any books written by black people?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not gonna die?
Wow.
Talking about the piano ghost? I told you I'm going to be fine. Why are you still crying? Because these pajamas are gay.
What?
Well, we probably shouldn't discuss it over the phone. Hey, I've got an idea. Why don't you come to the scary, isolated payphone on the bad side of town? Alone, yeah.
Okay, give me a minute. I hate you.
Bang, doom, me.
Maybe Momoko is right. You should go Gandhi and show kindness to your enemies, and by doing so, turn them into friends.
You're a fag, and he should join the football team.
Maybe you have a hidden talent you don't know about, like Paris Hilton being an actress. Oh, scratch that.
Stride forward in the weakness of his
Wait, kid, you dropped your microphone.
Santini on his ass. You wanna be an Air Force Ranger. You wanna live a life of danger. You don't wanna get raped by strangers. Think of a big black man chasing you.
What the? This is so bad.
racist.
I guess not. He's only 0.2 seconds faster. Oh my god, what the hell's happening here? These are the fastest lip flaps I've ever had to sink. I mean, have you heard about the sports festival?
Yes, the sports festival. That's what this whole episode's about.
Okay, let's stop breaking the third wall. They're thinking about canceling the sports festival.
Fourth wall.
You can't cancel the festival. One little retarded boy has his heart set on this thing. Not to mention all the hours and hours this very handsome personal trainer has spent helping the little dweeb. If you won't think of him, then consider all the Halo playing and monkey spanking I've sacrificed.
You have to cancel the festival.
What? You're the one who nagged me for this.
Hold on, give me a sec. But this hurricane, what are we gonna...
Do you know what these parents would do to me if we canceled? I'd have to hear about little Billy and Susie, and there's not enough booze in my office.
So you are Dato. You're an ass. Let us out, you ass!
Why are you trapping us in here anyway? Because you're in my way. Duh.
He's got a point. A car accident. Must have been hit by an old Chinaman. I don't mean to be racist, but those people cannot drive.
That's right. That guy has to be behind it. That guy? I told you not to talk about that.
Oh, you'd be surprised how many transgressions a filthy little sinner like you can rack up in just a day. Look, oh, Satsuki, let's sing. Jesus loves me. Come on, you know the words. Look, the little Jew boy.
This girl's Hitler.
Charming little things that come out of that mouth of yours. Oh, look at that.
Stop it! You're stretching my lips out!
Like this is the first time that's ever happened.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, you know what I'm referring to.
I don't think I like your insinuation!
Mom, what's going on?
Come rub my nipples.
Excuse me?
What?
A police station! Thank God! I never thought I'd be happy to see one of those things. Hey, put the donuts down! Drop the Krispy Kreme, Serpico! We need your help
Does
here!
my house look like my father and my brother after 9 masters?
Yeah, boogity-diggity-diggity-diggity-diggity-diggity-diggity!
I think we're the only ones left.
What'll we do?
Okay, I'm sorry. When are you going to need another dramatic plot point until you decide to whip out that damn ghost book? My BS detector's going ding!
What do you mean, Hajime? Everything is
I
fine.
can read.
Hajime?
Not
His
well,
name
like
is
you.
Hajime?
And those letters are backwards. Hello? Backwards.
Are you
The
kidding
letters.
me?
Mirror image?
My mirror homies are trying to knock down the front door. Like angry Avon ladies.
My legs
hell?
are moving.
But I feel like we're not getting anywhere.
That's better.
But then if everything was already reversed, which world would be the real world? Would it be the mirror world or this one? Maybe the reflection we see is real. Ever thought of that?
He's got a point there. That cat from Alice in Wonderland LSD trip.
Isn't that just freaking you out? I mean, seriously, isn't that just whack crap? I'm playing with your mind, man. And you know what the weird part is? I'm not even high. Not a bit. Totally sober.
See? He knows what I'm getting at. Bloody drug addict cat. Oh, look at this old cathode ray tube monitor.
What? What the hell's happening? I didn't do
I
anything.
think there's a short circuit between the chair and the keyboard. Yeah.
What the hell is this thing? A copier? A hard drive?
It's called a scanner. You use it to transfer pictures to myspace.com or jewishnerdboyslooking.org.
Want to go get
What?
Sounds every month. All right.
Managed to find it. It said that you can communicate with the spirit world. But if you order books, they totally screw you on the shipping fees.
Train up a child in the way he should go. Proverbs 22:6. What's a homepage? Very good, little Christian soldier. And you should never see homepages. You see, the internet was a blessing from the Lord Jesus to spread the word of God throughout the world. But pedophiles and Muslims stole it and used its holy power to seduce children like yourself into scams. Not get out, get saved. You know, kids would stop talking about it and get out more. Kind of de-geek yourself.
Geeks run the world!
But they're not getting their peepees waxed now, are they?
That girl is like from the Westboro Baptist Church. The internet was a gift from Jesus to spread the love and message of the Westboro Baptist Church. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was originally created so those folks at NASA could share their porn collections with each other. That's what it was created for. And then one of the staff on the president's payroll was like, wait, I can share my porn collection without having to use a floppy disk? And then it just blew up because everyone realized that the internet is for porn. Let's be honest, guys. The internet only grew as quickly as it did because people found out you could watch porn on it. You think all those video cameras and high-definition portable recording devices were created because of Hollywood? No, they still use those big bulky cameras. Video devices, capture devices, photography, storage, internet speeds, they were all pushed because of pornography. Let's be honest for a second, guys. The internet is for porn. Like 40% of the internet is porn, and the rest of it is like really questionable porn that is like borderline porn, but not porn. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. You can just tell, like, the dubbing of this was just like, we're doing it in one take, let's go. I actually wouldn't mind watching the entire thing, just because it's so... I mean, you know, you can't judge the Japanese release because you don't know what the story is. I'm sure they did it with the best of intentions, and you can see the early 90s style animations, but... the English dub just didn't care. Let's see what it was done. Created in 2000 by animation studio Pirate and Aniplex for Fuji Television. Was licensed in North America by ADV Films, whose English dub was replaced with the original script with a comedic one. It was also aired in Latin America by Cartoon Network, which had broadcasted the entire series unedited on October 1st, 2005. The series was also picked up by the anime television network Animax, who broadcast the series with a different English dub, unedited and uncensored, after the title Ghosted School, within its retrospective networks across the world in Southeast Asia, South Asia, and other regions. So there's apparently 2 English dubs. I must be watching one of them. And the one I'm watching is the one where they didn't give a crap about what went into it. Because by 2017 standards, this would never be aired. Not even on Adult Swim. Man, the stuff that was aired on Adult Swim when I was watching Cartoon Network was Bubblegum Crisis, Tokyo, or something like that. I never watched that. Tenchi Miyu, and Cowboy Bebop. I'm pretty sure Evangelion made it there, or SBS here in Australia, which is where I got my first taste of anime. But the ones that I remember most were Tenchi Miyu and Cowboy Bebop. So in late high school, when I found out what Cowboy Bebop was, I actually found a guy in the year above me. I was in the 5th grade, which is the semi-last year of primary school. He was in the 6th grade, and I saw him like printing out hundreds and hundreds of pages from the printer of like Cowboy Bebop photos, and I'm like, hey, I saw that, because I didn't speak English at this point very well when I watched it originally. I said, oh, I saw that. What is that? And he's like, oh, it's Cowboy Bebop. So he more or less gave me one of the wallpapers that he was printing black and white on a piece of paper. I don't know why the fuck he was doing it. But he gave it to me, I had the name of it, and then later on I ended up finding the DVD for the Cowboy Bebop movie, and that's how I got into Cowboy Bebop. And I also then discovered End of Evangelion, which I did not understand. I didn't watch the End of Evangelion. I watched Death, which more or less ends with the Evangelions flying above Oscar. That's where it ended, and then I discovered Evangelion later on. And as we know, Evangelion is a gateway anime, and, you know, the rest is history. Okay, well, this was fun. I digressed a little bit, but you can just tell this is just... I would watch this just because it's so stupid. But these highlights are pretty good. So I hope you enjoyed this. There's also part 2 and part 3, which I am going to react to. Thank you, Blue, for requesting this. This was actually a good laugh. This was quite entertaining. If I had Kuma coins, I would give you one. Hopefully in the future when we get some merchandise like t-shirts and other things, we can get something like a Kuma coin, and then I could reward those for good requests, because that would be cool. Anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like button, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and that little bell next to the subscribe button. That will give you a notification every single time there's a new video. This is the reaction channel, but I also have the gaming channel, which is called Ninja Kuma, where I do play a lot of different games, so be sure to check that out. And the Discord and the link to that channel is in the description below. So, hope you enjoyed. Until next time, Ninja Kuma out. Bye!
You have a hidden talent you don't know about, like Paris Hilton being an actress. Oh, scratch that.
Stride forward in the weakness of his
Wait, kid, you dropped your microphone.
Santini on his ass. You want to be an Air Force Ranger. You want to live a life of danger. You don't want to get raped by strangers. Think of a big